Hey there, roguelike fans. I got a lot to tell you. The first thing I want to tell you that's just pure entertainment value for me is that in my OBS studios, I just found the fit to window button. After recording some 300 plus episodes here, where I've been manually scaling the window to try and fit things, apparently there's a one button solution to all of it. So, hey, life just got better. The second thing I want to say is this video will be coming out on my birthday on January 31st. And I don't say that so you'll wish me a happy birthday. I say that because this game is a birthday present to me. We are going to play today Dungeon Climb, one of the roguelikes we are looking at for the 2008 7DRL challenge. And I gotta throw a thank you to somebody. I'm sorry, I'm just looking that up really quickly so I don't lose track of who that individual was. Give me half a moment. And again, I haven't done my work. I should have prepped this. Here we go. Yeah, huge thank you to Scienze, SZIENZE, on Reddit. I put up a clarion call to anybody who's found any of the roguelikes we were missing from the 2008 7-Day Roguelike Challenge. We were missing 5 out of the 10. This was one of them that we managed to find the source code only, and this individual Scienze took the time to actually create a Windows executable out of the C code that was available. He also added in some small fixes. Just to read you what he said here, please note that the control scheme is a bit different now. I have updated the in-game splash text with the valid keys. The game also seems to create impossible levels at start. Sometimes you might want to restart the game in that case. I don't know if that's a symptom of the original game or if it's a factor of his manipulation of the game. I can't say, but either way, 2 huge birthday presents to me. One, that I just found that damn button and I can now fit things to window with a single click. And 2, that Scienze took the time to make this game functional. I will include a link to the archive RL because it may not be there yet, but even by January 31st. I'm recording this on the 21st. It may not be there yet, but I'm going to contact Akeley at the archive RL and make sure he has a copy of this version so that hopefully it'll be in the archive at some point. Okay, so let's take a look at this actual game proper. Here's what it says in the README text that came in the source code batch. Intro, Dungeon Climb. Oh, it's by a 7-Day Roguelike by Philip Haubrich. Dungeon Climb is a roguelike that attempts to incorporate a third dimension into the standard map. Climbing and implicit jumping have been implemented to make the third dimension more manageable. You've been chucked down into a chasm for something or other. Broken and bleeding at the bottom, you must climb out to the surface before you starve to death. I believe this would constitute as my first game. I've made a cheap 3-card Monty game, worked on a card game with a friend, and programmed some A-Life, but somehow I'd still consider this my first. In any case, it was my first time programming with end curses. To say it's rough on the edges would be kind. That said, it is a terminal game. You must run it in a terminal. This is what I get for not starting in SDL, or at least not having a good grasp of end curses. Again, run it in a terminal. Now that explicit direction may have something to do with why I couldn't get it running. When I open most of the roguelikes, they run in what I understand to be a terminal window. That's the term I understand it to be, a small window. That's a terminal window as far as I know. But perhaps it means something distinctly different. In any event, double-clicking the supplied file, which was not labeled .exe, would not get the game running, and right-clicking it didn't provide any options to say run it in a terminal window, so I don't even know what the frick that means. Maybe I had to go to the command line and run it, I don't know, but the original was not runnable that I could tell. This version is, so via Windows, here we go. Control, moving around uses the numpad with numlock. To clamber up over an obstacle or leap over a void, use the numpad in conjunction with the shift key. To descend into a pit, use the control key. To climb or jump straight up, use the minus key. Straight down is the plus key. Okay, I can see. Just making sure I understand what these are on my keyboard. One moment while I slowly die of apparent dehydration. 1 second. Oh, dear God. I don't know what that was about. Okay. Scrolling down here. C climb, E eat. Page up, look up. Page down, look down. Q quit. To initiate climbing, you must be standing adjacent to a wall. This currently includes the floor and ceiling. Climbing along a wall has a 1 in 5 to fail each round, causing you to fall. Each round of falling, there's a chance you can try to climb again. The 3 screens represent 3 consecutive layers of the dungeon. X does not exist. This is out of the realm of the map. You shouldn't be able to get out here. Let's just look at it. I'll read this as we come to it. Okay, into the game. Shrink this thing into the game proper. Press a key. Here we go. Nice little animation. Good luck. You'll need it. Something else I want to mention, we've seen a few commonalities in the games this year, coincidentally. The very first 2 games we looked at for the 2008 7-Day Roguelike Challenge both featured AI companions, and this is the second game we've seen that had sort of an ASCII movie to open it, which is kind of cool. The other one being numbers. Alright, here's all the crap I was just telling you that I will promptly forget and then get confused about. Falling hurts, keep an eye on your health. Leaping in the air lets you get around corners. If you do get to the surface, consider yourself a winner. So this looks to be in memory of Gary. I hope Gary wasn't like a friend of his who fell into a chasm, because that'd be a weird tribute. And just a weird way to go for Gary. Alright, thump. Press any key. Oh, so we have 3 windows. Okay, let's confirm this. We saw something similar to this in Zelda RL, and I can't deny I found it confusing in Zelda RL. But let's take a look and see what it says. The 3 screens represent the 3 consecutive layers of the dungeon. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's what's above me. What I'm standing on, what's below me? All right, I'm gonna guess. Let me see if my arrow is pointing yes. I'm gonna guess this is what is below me. This is me. Like my level in a standard dungeon, and this is what's above me. It doesn't look like, unlike Zelda RL, which I was just referencing, this isn't like a cross section, like a horizontal view, and this is a vertical view or something. I think they're all vertical views, looking down, but this is my floor. I'm guessing. I don't know. Let me just see something here. If I go across, yeah, okay. All right, X50, Y50, Z1. I think we're trying to get up and out. Foodstuffs, like mushrooms. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's shrink this back down. Let me move this over so I can play in a nice big window. Okay. My number lock is probably not on. Even with my number lock on, it doesn't seem to be mine not. It's registering with key presses. So you can see the time going up every time I press a key there. Let me try number lock again. Now it's... Alright, with number lock, I can't tell if it's on or off. When I toggle number lock, watch what happens in this region every time I press a key. And with the number lock in the other position, watch what happens. It just counts up. Either way, it counts up, but one way it counts it twice. Let me try the numbers at the top of the keyboard. No, it doesn't work. Well, guys, AS... What the fuck? A and D move you left and right. That works. I randomly tried that, wondering if WASD worked. W does as well, so it's not Z. Okay, so we're going to use the WAXD keys. Is that mentioned in the README file? Doesn't mention that in the README file anywhere. Oh, maybe pardon me, he said he changed some stuff in the splash text, and I just obviously breezed by the splash text because I thought it was duplicating what's in the README file. But the README file is from the old game. The splash text that he updated would be to reflect what the control scheme is in the current game. Perhaps he, the gentleman Science who modified this, has a laptop that lacks a number pad. I don't know. All right, so using the WAXD keys. Oh, and apparently we can move diagonally too. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to in the original game, but we can now with various letters. So Q, W, E, A, D, Z, X, C moves us around. Okay, let's try. I don't know. How do you climb? Let's look at the book. Climbing is C. So I guess we're going to try and climb up the wall. Right here. C. Bump. C. It's just bumping. How about if I press Shift and C? Does nothing. Uh-oh. I'm just walking around the perimeter pressing C. Oh, C apparently moves us southeast now. Uh-oh. Alright, we may have to start over just to see his splash text because things did change. I'm going to start the game again. There we go. Killed it. I killed it. Let's run it again and take a look at his splash. Wrong goddamn thing. Let's run it over here. Okay, is that back? Let me bring that up. Let me see. I'm looking at the book, of course, and the book is inaccurate. Ah, cast me in! Cast me in! Good luck in it! B is now climb. Okay. With a percent chance to fall. Alright. Memory of Gary, who fell in a chasm. Alright, B to climb. Although now it's totally, you can see, totally different map. Obviously, it's a roguelike. But up here, if we climb up, we should be able to get to the second level. So we're going to press B to climb now. B for blime. Bliming. I press B again. And now I'm going to press W and see if it moves me. Nope. I'm still on this thing. Okay, let's try B. Pressing B an awful lot. And it says it's climbing, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Fuck. Is there a question mark thing? No. Okay. How about a jump? What if we tried jumping up? I'm going to try Shift and W here. And that didn't do it. What if we go back to here and try Shift and W? No. Frack, guys. Blime. How sublime is this? I don't know what to do. You know what? I hate to do it, but I'm going to start one more time from the top and really make sure I read that front page, because maybe it has some sort of reference that will tell us something. I'm just going to play right here. Press the key. Holy shit, Captain! Okay, Alright, so allegedly... Oh, for fuck's sake, I totally forgot to look. I forgot the purpose of that. Let me try one more time. I'm sorry, man. This is the shittiest fucking playthrough ever. Gasoline! Alright. Alright, let's look at... Okay, to clamber over a ledge or jump, use the up arrow key, then the movement direction. Okay, so not shift anymore. Okay. Use the up arrow key, then the movement direction. I wonder if it's consecutive or if like you hold down the up arrow key. To descend without falling, use the down arrow key, then the movement direction. Okay. Keypad minus key to go straight up. Keypad plus key. He does have a keypad then. Very odd that he chose to change some of the letters somewhat randomly. Okay. Well, whatever. He got it working. That's all I care. Okay, let's go over. Let's see if we can do this. Going C, then D. We're going to try up and D. No, okay, up, then D. Got it. So press up first, then D. So now I'm going to try up, then C. That doesn't work. Let's try climbing. Then up, then C. Well, we've managed to progress a little bit. Let's try going to the southwest. See if we can get to that dot. We can. Doesn't really help us any, but we did it. Alright, I'm back down in the pell. I'm going to fall. This is going to suck. Status in pain. Health 6. Health 5. Am I still like fucking bleeding? Oh, it's because I've impacted the bottom. I don't see a way up otherwise. The B... He did mention sometimes it creates dungeons that aren't climbable. Alright, up, then east. That much works. I mean, can we jump across to... No, that's higher. The B for climb doesn't seem to... I mean, maybe if I press B then up? Up then B? The climbing doesn't seem to really do anything. The jumping we figured out a bit with the up key. Oh, to go straight up. Let's try page up. Was that what it was? Page up. Oh, that's look up. We can look all the way up into the abyss above. So page up's not what we want. We want plus, right? Plus or minus? Doesn't seem to do anything. I'm not sure how to clamber over to that. We can see a dot to the southeast. I don't know if it's reachable. Huh. I also don't know, like as I mentioned, Zions who ported this to Windows mentioned that sometimes it creates maps that are, you know, not navigable from the very start. In which case you have to start over. So should we start over? Perhaps this is one such map. I'll try one last time here. Yeah, holy shit, stormy pin! Boom. Alright. Allegedly, if we go to the south, I almost used the number pad. Alright, we're using X to go south. We're using up key, then south. Okay. And we find ourselves in the exact same situation where we have to get up to another level completely, and it's not... Or is it? Am I this stupid? Perhaps it was before. Yeah, we can do this. D. All right, so I pressed up, then D to go east. We are now here. All right. I mean, it's somewhat confusing in terms of my ability to understand what's going on here, but I kind of get it. I mean, if we go up, then east. No. Up, then... Yeah, it should have worked. East. Up, then southeast. Well, come on, that should work. Right? I think that should work. Up, then east. Okay, up, then east got us there. Okay. We're up another level. We're in pain for unknown reasons. Do we have an inventory? I didn't do anything. Okay. Frack, this is kind of confusing. Up, then east. Up, then southeast. Okay, we did that. This is kind of weird. Up, then south. Did it. Up, then south again. Did it. Although we can't get anywhere now. So we're going to go down. Oh, does that work? Without hurting us? Up, then south. Whoops, I meant up, then south. Okay. This has got to be gripping gameplay after all this. Sorry, guys. Up, then south. Did I fall? I'm fucking falling. Okay, we didn't fall all the way to our death. I don't think. Not yet, anyway. Let's try up. Up, then west. Up, then east. Okay, so we're back to here. Up, then south. Okay. Up, then south. I don't know what this whole climb thing is, the bee blime. I don't know what that's about. Like what you'd use that for yet. Unless those areas we thought were unnavigable were navigable if we'd done that right. But I don't know how we would do that. Let's watch out for pits. Where am I going? I mean, I could do this. Up, then south. Alright. Then, whoops. Was that, did I end up in the same spot? Oops, up. Oops, sorry. Fuck off! I'm falling again. Falling again. Okay, stop. Stop doing anything. Pass your turn. Okay. Holy shit. Up, then south. Up, then... I went southeast, and apparently that worked. Up, then east? Up, then northeast. Oops. I didn't mean that. I meant to go back here. Up, then northeast. It's pretty hard to match these columns across, across boundaries. Like, it's hard to tell where things are. I'm gonna try up to the northwest. Up. Q. I mean, if we can stay put and just... Well, we can't here. Falling? What the fuck? I went east. There was no pit there. What is going on here? Up, then north. Up. But I didn't mean that. I pressed the wrong key. Fair enough. That could have resulted in my death. It didn't, but it could have. Let's go X. Up, then northeast. No? What? X. Up, then northeast. Come on! Up, then north. Okay. There's no way onward from here. What the hell's the percent sign? I probably mentioned it in the damn thing, but I don't want to look. Do you remember how to jump? Like jump? Do we know if shift would do that? Was that... Like, we're supposed to leap across this ledge? I don't know if we're getting the full gameplay here. All we're doing is climbing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to try shift. Shift and X. Oops, I'm pressing it in there. I tried that in the README file. I don't know if that worked. Maybe it worked. It doesn't say falling, so maybe... I don't know what the fuck just fucking happened. Maybe we climbed the way we wanted to. Can we get away from this corner? This corner feels like a bit of a dead end. Can we get up here where the future looks bright? Let's try up, then north. No. Up, then west. It's hard to fucking read what the hell's going on here. Let's go north 1. Then up, then west. Up, then north. Okay, that worked. Up and north worked. We're at Z11. I don't know what the top Z level is. We're like 11 up from the bottom. Which is good. Oh, for fuck's sake, did I fall? No, I don't know what the hell just happened. I didn't fall. I didn't say anything about falling. Alright, well, up, then north. Maybe I did fall. Gotta be a little bit slow here because there are these sort of pits you can see here. I'm trying up, then east. That apparently worked. I'm going to do it immediately again. That worked. Immediately again. Z14, baby. Up, then north. That worked. No, we're Z13. What the fuck? Did we fall? Up, then southeast. Z14. Let's get away from this area a little bit. What the fuck? Why am I falling again? Well, screw you. Up, then north. Up, then east. Up, then northeast. I can't fucking read this map. Up, then northeast. Like, if I go south, there's no way I should fall. That is clearly solid ground. But it says I fell, right? Am I drunk / blind? / blind drunk? What's going on here? Climb up here. Oh, I climbed up here. Z14. If I walk east, I don't think I should fall. But I do. Climb to the A. No, climb to the A here. Climb up to the A. Climb to the D. I'm going to go southeast randomly. I'm on 14. I'm falling right now. But can I fall to here? No. It's something we're not quite grasping about how these... Fuck you. How these dots and stuff work. What it signifies. Maybe you have to be next to a wall to really climb. I'm finding this, definitively confusing. As you're clearly witnessing. I'm on Z14 again somehow. I didn't even notice that it went up. What's going on here, baby? But I'm falling. I'm baffled. Z13 again. I'm going northeast. So X and Y definitely changed on this plane. He's got the same planar, concepts that I would assume. Let's try up and east. I mean, allegedly that worked. We're on Z14. We're not falling. We're in pain randomly, but we're not falling. And correct me if I'm wrong. To my east is a dot. And a dot means floor. I should be able to walk on that. I'm going to try it to the east. Okay, now for some reason we're on stable ground. I'm going to try climbing to the south, even though I don't quite understand, because I'm falling again. Okay, I see. That's sort of a jump. So I got to be next to the wall first. Climb south. I think I'm starting to grasp a bit of it. And I do mean a bit. So if I understand this correctly, if we go A and climb A, we should get up. Am I misaligned here? I'm going to use a straight edge. I'm literally putting a ruler on my screen. Oh, I think I got to 1 south. Now climb A. Okay. We have no way to get down from here. or no way to progress from here, so that's not going to help us. How do I go straight? Can I press down D? Falling? I just try to fucking climb down. You have to fall? There's no falling, no fall. Alright, I'm going to try this. Up to the south. Okay. We're not falling. I think up to the east will work. Alright, we're on 17. I believe if I go south to here, I can go up then south. So you can use the page up and stuff, page up and page down to plot your movement, and perhaps have more success up to the east than I've had, or at least be more readily navigable than I have, more mobile than I've been, I guess. But so far it seems to be working out for us. We're on Z20. I'm trying to climb to the north. That's not going to work. Climb to the northeast. No? Climb to the east. Okay. Go east. Climb to the east. Climb to the north. Okay. Go east. Climb to the north. On 24. Am I falling all the time? Because it seems like the same level over and over again. Up to the north. Now I'm on 25. This is an interesting concept. My general thought on roguelikes of this nature, and roguelikes of an ASCII nature, implementing a third dimension. I'm not sure I see the point in a modern world. Perhaps if this was 1986 and you were doing this, it'd be like, okay, I understand, because displays can only display two-dimensional scenes, and therefore, graphics cards don't exist yet, etc. You can only do two-dimensional scenes. I'm going to try, by the way, up to the east while I talk. I'm just going to randomly start. I'm just going to keep climbing while I babble. Sorry. And I'm falling? How the fuck am I falling? I pressed the wrong button? Falling still. What the fuck? Because nowadays, of course, if you want to do a three-dimensional scene, you can fucking pull up, Red Dead Redemption 2 or something. You can see three-dimensionally a beautifully iterated scene, beautifully realized scene. So this is a very confusing way to do it in a modern era, like an unnecessarily confusing way to do it in the modern era. We're on 32, man. I'm going to guess 100 is the goal, and I'm going to hope for 50. What was I fucking saying? Where do I want to go here? Let's see if we can find a better... I can't go northeast between those things. Of course I can. What am I, stupid? So I'm not sure it's a... If I was making a roguelike today, I don't know if I see the rationale behind saying I want to put a third dimension in. But kudos to this gentleman for experimenting. As I think I mentioned before, I know I'm falling. I have to fall. It's the only way I can get out of here. Let's page up and see if we can see. That's interesting. Look in the bottom left, like the left-hand panel. You can see we're down there now. Like you can see the... There's no way around up here. So let's go page back down. And let's wander up to the... Oh, I don't know if we can get anywhere. Oh, maybe we can up here, yeah. Oh, what happened? Okay, yeah, okay, got it. Okay. Sorry, I need all my powers of observation need to be brought to bear to figure out how the fuck to do this. I don't really see how we're gonna do this unless... I mean, I what the hell is that? Is this food we need? We got food. That's what that percent sign is. I don't know what we need it for. Our hunger is clicking down. I see. We don't want to starve. I'm not sure there's a way up period from here. Like, we may have to climb back down and then climb back up. I really don't want to. No offense, dude. I'm just going to hop down. Falling. Falling a bit. All the way down to here. Holy fuck. If we can climb up a bit, we can get more food. Let's this and this. That didn't work. Where is it? This and this. And then the food is right to our northeast. Got it. I got food, baby. Yeah, I mean, because of the... Are we back to here? We're back to here. I'm not sure there's a way on, man. Let's climb down. And by climb down, I mean fall. It's just fucking like gravity to work for us. Alright, we have to go up a different... Like, a completely different way, as far as I can tell, if we want to have any hope of escaping the dread pit. Like, if I don't supply you commentary, if I don't tell you, hey, I'm pressing this, this, and this, and this, you have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think there's a way out of here. Like, we're back to here again. We're back to the same fucking place, and there's no way up that I'm aware of. I'm going to deliberately fall, because I don't know how to climb down, and see if there's a way to get elsewhere. We got up to 32 or 30, maybe 34. Yeah, like, unless we go down again and try an entirely different avenue. Well, how are we doing for time? I can't... we're already past the 30-minute mark. I can't imagine this is riveting to watch, because there's no... the only challenge is, can I line up the dots right, and did the dungeon generator line up the dots in a way that works, and blah, blah, blah. So I think I'm going to call DungeonClimb right here. As I said, I will include a link to the archive RL, and it is possible that by January 31st it will be included there. I don't know. If not, I assume it will appear there one day. It may not. It may never. In which case, this is just a little bit of me doing my thing, and you can't follow. But I don't know if he'd want to. And I don't say that, again, please let me be absolutely clear, Mr. Haubrich, I'm not criticizing the game. It's got some really interesting and innovative features. The three-dimensional thing is amazing, like in terms of concept. In execution, I'm finding it a bit confusing, and I gotta admit, I don't feel like climbing back down several levels to try and find an alternate way to climb up. Maybe somebody else would. On top of that, of course, I don't know for sure if in adjusting the controls, Mr. Science has manipulated gameplay in any way to make it I don't know, different. I don't know if I'm missing something. Let's put it that way. I understand the climbing bit now. Is the climbing bit the only thing? I thought it was mentioning something about jumping and climbing, and I don't know. I don't know if you can jump from one ledge to another. That'd be kind of cool if you could. I don't know. And if you can, I don't know how. It also mentioned something about literally B for climb or something, or to climb along walls, but that's not working. So I don't know. It mentioned climbing on ceilings, for God's sakes. Anyways, I'm calling it quits here. At the very, very least, from an archaeological standpoint, I am pleased that we are able to at least look at what was one of the games from the 2008 7DRL challenge. Just to have it back in our sights and just to know a bit more about what happened a mere 11 years ago, but in roguelike terms, in the ancient days. So thanks for watching. I'll be up with something else soon, I guarantee you. And that's about all I got to say on this. Thank you, Mr. Haubrich. Thank you, Mr. Science. Bye.